Hinduism is one of the world's oldest religions, and it's practiced by over 1 billion people, mainly in India and Nepal. What makes it unique is that it doesn't have a single founder or a single book that defines it, like the Bible or the Quran. Instead, it's a diverse and flexible belief system with many different gods, practices, and philosophies. Let's explore some of the key concepts that form the foundation of Hindu beliefs. In this video, we'll explore 5 key concepts that are central to Hindu thought: Brahman, the ultimate reality; Atman, the soul; Karma, Dharma, and Moksha. These ideas are essential for anyone looking to understand the core of Hindu philosophy. So let's explore them in detail. Brahman, the ultimate reality. In Hinduism, Brahman is the term used for the ultimate reality or supreme cosmic power. Think of Brahman as the source of everything that exists, both visible and invisible. Brahman is beyond human understanding because it is infinite and formless. It's not a god in the way many other religions define gods. Instead, Brahman is the foundation of all existence. Imagine the entire universe is like a giant ocean. Every wave, every ripple, every drop of water is part of this ocean. Similarly, everything in the universe is part of Brahman. Whether it's the sun, the stars, or even your own thoughts, they all come from this one ultimate reality. Many Hindus believe that the gods and goddesses they worship, like Vishnu, Shiva, Lakshmi, and Durga, are different forms or expressions of Brahman. Each of these gods represents specific aspects of life and nature, but they all originate from this one source. Atman, the soul. While Brahman is the universal reality, Atman refers to the individual soul or self. Atman is your true essence, it's who you are at the deepest level. According to Hinduism, the Atman is eternal, indestructible, and divine. Here's the beautiful part: your Atman is believed to be a spark of Brahman. In other words, your true self is actually connected to the ultimate reality. While your physical body changes over time, growing old and eventually dying, your Atman doesn't change. It's like a flame that continues burning, no matter what happens to the candle. Many Hindus believe that life is a journey of understanding this deeper truth, that your Atman and Brahman are one and the same. Realizing this unity is a key part of spiritual growth in Hinduism. Karma, the law of cause and effect. You've probably heard the word karma before, but what does it really mean? In Hinduism, karma is the law of cause and effect. Every action you take, whether good or bad, creates consequences that will come back to you. If you do something kind or virtuous, it creates positive karma. If you do something harmful, it creates negative karma. But karma isn't about instant results, it can play out over a lifetime or even many lifetimes. Hindus believe that karma is a natural law, like gravity, that applies to everyone, no matter what. Your thoughts, words, and deeds all generate karma, shaping your future experiences. Think of it this way: if you plant a mango tree, you'll eventually get mangoes. If you plant a thorn bush, you'll get thorns. Karma is like the seeds you plant in your life, determining what you'll harvest in the future. Dharma, living according to your purpose. Dharma is another central concept in Hinduism. It can be thought of as the moral and ethical duties that guide a person's life. Your dharma depends on various factors like your age, profession, gender, and social role. Each person's dharma is different, but the basic idea is to live in a way that upholds harmony and righteousness. Dharma isn't a rigid set of rules, it's more like a guide for living a good and meaningful life. For example, the dharma of a student is to study and learn, while the dharma of a parent is to take care of their children. By following your dharma, you contribute to the well-being of society and the balance of the universe. There's also a broader, universal dharma called Sanatana Dharma. This refers to the timeless moral principles that apply to everyone, such as truthfulness, non-violence, and compassion. Moksha, liberation from the cycle of rebirth. One of the ultimate goals in Hinduism is to achieve moksha, which means liberation or freedom from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Hindus believe in reincarnation, the idea that after you die, your soul, Atman, is reborn into a new body. This cycle of birth and rebirth is called samsara. Moksha is the state where the soul finally escapes this cycle and reunites with Brahman, the ultimate reality. It's seen as the end of suffering and the beginning of true, eternal bliss. Achieving moksha requires spiritual practice, self-realization, and overcoming ignorance. When you realize that your Atman, soul, is part of Brahman and let go of worldly attachments, you are on the path to moksha. Putting it all together. In summary, Hinduism is a rich and complex belief system, but its key ideas can be understood through these foundational concepts. Brahman is the ultimate reality, the source of everything. Atman is the individual soul, a reflection of Brahman within each person. Karma is the law of cause and effect, where your actions shape your future. Dharma is the ethical path that each person should follow, based on their role in life. Moksha is the ultimate goal, freedom from the cycle of rebirth and reunion with Brahman. These beliefs form the heart of Hindu thought and practice, offering a pathway for people to live meaningful lives and eventually achieve spiritual liberation. Hinduism is a vast and diverse tradition, and this video only scratches the surface. What makes Hinduism special is its openness to different paths and perspectives. Whether you are drawn to meditation, devotion to a specific deity, or simply living a life of kindness and responsibility, Hinduism provides a framework to explore your spiritual journey. If you are interested in learning more, consider reading some of the Hindu scriptures, such as the Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishads, or exploring practices like yoga and meditation, which are deeply connected to Hindu teachings. Remember, understanding these concepts is a gradual process, and there's always more to learn. But now you have a foundation, a simple, beginner's guide to the key beliefs of Hinduism. I hope you found it helpful in understanding the key concepts like Brahman, Atman, Karma, Dharma, and Moksha. Hinduism is a fascinating and complex tradition, but as you've seen, it offers a lot of wisdom about life, purpose, and the journey towards spiritual liberation. If you are interested in learning more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Feel free to drop any questions or thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.